thunderstorms could cause some... In South London, Laura, what's happening?
We get really short, sharp bursts of torrential rain. There were thunderstorms moving through yesterday. One of my friends said that in Berkshire, her mum's house had no power because it had been struck by lightning. And that happened to a lot of people in some of the streets in her nearby neighbourhood. So it's just bands of showers that have been moving through. And as we've seen Jonathan Swain in Somerset, it's just been really wet. November, December, we've had average or above average rainfall. In Somerset were from flash flooding, from short, intense bursts of rain falling in a very small space of time. So let me take you through the radar sequence. It was these bands of showers moving through southern areas. We had torrential thunderstorms as well, and that's what caused some power outages. And still the same area of low pressure giving further showers for Wales and the southwest of England today. So that is where we have our weather warnings in force. For Wales until 9 o'clock this evening, through southern counties of England until 10 o'clock this morning. We're set to see again these short, sharp bursts of showers all spiralling in thanks to this area of low pressure, which actually incredibly brought up very warm air. They had record temperatures in Valencia yesterday of nearly 28 degrees Celsius. But for us, the weather calms down. Thankfully, here's the details. So today is much like yesterday. It is sunshine and blustery showers. And when those showers will come through, yes, the winds will whip up and boy, you'll notice it. So the risk of hail and thunder yet again, particularly through these southern and western areas as these bands of showers move through. North of the Midlands, they're fewer and further between, sunny spells and some isolated showers. And temperature-wise, it's sitting where it should be, 7 to maybe 9 or 10 degrees. But when you add in these blustery winds, it will feel colder than that. And with the saturated ground in the risk, there's still the risk of some further flooding, but localised flooding. And again, from these thunderstorms, the risk of some power outages. But the low pressure responsible clears away. That means that the winds will ease and it turns drier overnight tonight, and with clearer, drier conditions developing through the night, those temperatures look set to fall. So a chilly but a much drier start to the day first thing tomorrow. So Wednesday starts off dry and bright, plenty of sunshine around. We are watching this area of low pressure that's set to bring some heavy rain and flooding through the near continent for Spain, Portugal and France. But for the time being, at the moment, it stays south of the M4.
Get the good weather, the lid lift.
The last weekend,
Wouldn't, shall we?
Right.
There's not like prolonged, dry, settled weather. No.
I wish you could.
Good job. This is good for me. So,
Laura, thanks very much.
I need that every day. Thank you, Andy. He is hoping that I'm bringing him sunshine, but unfortunately I am not. Yet again, we have heavy blustery showers through southern areas of the UK. This is the radar sequence in the last 24 hours. We had this band of heavy showers through southern areas that caused some localised flooding, and we have power cuts thanks to some thunderstorms and across parts of southwest and central southern England. And this is where we end this morning. Still this spiralling low pressure through Wales and the southwest of England, and that is where we have our heaviest rain at the moment and our weather warnings in force from the Met Office for 10 o'clock this morning across the south of England and until 9 o'clock this evening across Wales. So short, sharp bursts of rain that again could bring the risk of some localised flooding. It's all thanks to an area of low pressure spiralling around with these isobars close together, but it clears away and the weather improves. It turns drier as we head through the week. More on that in just a moment. For today, it is very similar to yesterday. Heavy thundery showers, but not as frequent and not as intense, but with very saturated ground, particularly through southern areas of England. That still brings the risk of some localised flooding. So, through the day, heavy thundery showers through England and Wales. North of here, it is largely dry and bright, and temperatures are 7 to 10 degrees. But when you add in that gusty wind, it will feel a lot colder than that. So let's see how things plan out as we head through the next 7 days. So we split the country in half. The north of the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England. Temperatures, not a great talking point at the moment, sitting around about average, but it does turn milder as we head through the weekend into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, for today, actually the risk of some showers, but then the rest of the working week, it's largely fine and dry before it turns more unsettled with low pressure returning as we head through the weekend. But fortunately further south of England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, first off, looking at our temperature and the trend, and it sits a little above average as we head through the rest of the week. But percentage chance of rainfall today, tomorrow, still these heavy showers or rain in the south, but then from the middle of the week onwards, it looks largely dry.